Hey y'all, it's Rosie from iHeartRecipes.com, and I'm going to show you how to make the best oven-baked barbecue ribs. Like, these are not a joke, and y'all gonna need this during spring, summer, or any time of the year. We're going to start off with our ribs. I have some pork ribs here. They are St. Louis style ribs. If you want to use beef ribs, you certainly can. We're going to pierce our ribs using a fork, and that's going to help all the seasonings and everything just penetrate while it bakes. And now we are going to drizzle on some oil. Now I'm using corn oil. If you want to use canola, or if you have a different preference of vegetable oil, you can use that. We're now going to brush the oil on, and FYI, I am removing the membrane. Now some people like to keep the membrane on. I'm going to take it off. But again, if you want to leave it on, you can. I prefer it off. We're now going to start seasoning the ribs, and one of the first seasonings that we are going to use will be some kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. Once the pepper's on there, we're going to start adding a combination of onion and garlic powder. That is not flour. It's onion and garlic powder, and I'm also going to add some dry mustard. Okay, now I'm going to add a nice amount of paprika. Now I'm using smoked paprika because I want the smoky flavor, but if you have sweet or regular paprika, that will work fine as well. Now it's time to sweeten it up a bit, so we're going to add some brown sugar. You can use light or dark brown sugar, whatever you have on hand. And then we're going to start adding some apple cider vinegar. I swear, everything's gonna come together. All these ingredients look funny, but nothing is funny about this recipe, baby. Trust me. Add some hickory liquid smoke, and then we're going to start brushing everything on. Now, if you don't mind getting your hands dirty, I just had my nails done, so I'm not gonna get them dirty. But if you don't mind getting it dirty, you can certainly just rub everything using your fingertips. And now we are going to sprinkle on some parsley flakes, as well as some red pepper flakes. I like it sweet, smoky, and spicy, but if you don't, leave those pepper flakes out, okay? Now we're going to pop this in the oven, but first, look at that color, y'all. This is without adding the barbecue sauce, okay? We haven't even added the sauce yet. This is just the rub. I mean, come on, y'all gotta try this. So have your oven preheated on 375 Fahrenheit. We're going to cover this up with foil. Now we're going to place it in the oven and let it bake for about an hour and 20 minutes. Yes, a full hour and 20 minutes. Now this is what it looks like once it's not done, but this is what it looks like once it comes out of the oven. The rub has nicely penetrated throughout the ribs. Now we are going to get nice and saucy with it and start adding your favorite barbecue sauce. You can add as much or as little. I used to not like a whole lot of sauce, but now I like a ton. So I'm going to add a ton of sauce on there. And then I'm going to place this back in the oven. This time on broil, and I'm going to let it cook, or should I say broil, for about, let's say 5 minutes, or until I achieve the color that I'm looking for. And this is it, y'all. Seriously, these ribs are not to be joked or played around with. They are so good they make you want to pinch somebody, not slap somebody, because I'm a pincher. I'm a pinch the heck out of somebody. I swear it's just that good. So now we are going to just cut on in. These babies are nice and tender because we cooked them for quite some time. And yeah, like seriously, all you need is some potato salad, greens, and cornbread, and you, boo, are good to go. So now I have a little announcement. I am going back to my original schedule, which is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time instead of 1 p.m. I know a lot of y'all work, you have kids and all that other stuff, so I want to make sure you can get all of your important stuff out of the way and then come check out my recipes, okay? So every Sunday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will have a new recipe for you. Thanks for watching, and head over to iHeartRecipes.com to print out this recipe.